Hello beer lovers and homebrew enthusiasts, and welcome to another episode of Beer Club. And today, because it's been a while, we're going to be doing another beer on the Pinter 3. May as well, I mean, we've got the glorious sunny weather returning and the Euros are currently on the telly, so yeah, it's as good a time as any to be making some lovely fresh beer. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Public House IPA made on the Pinter 3. This appears to be a new and improved recipe from what it had before. I can't comment on what it was like previously, as this is literally my first time trying this beer, but let's take a look and see what we've got here. So first off, we're dealing with a sessionable 4.2% ABV brew, which is perfect for those laid back afternoons and evenings when you want to enjoy a few beers without going too overboard. But don't let that modest alcohol content fool you. This isn't just any ordinary beer. We're talking about an award-winning beer here, as this has already claimed honours at the European Beer Challenge, which is certainly something to get excited about. So without further ado, let's dive right in and see if this beer truly lives up to its accolades. Will it be a champion on Beer Club as well? Well, let's find out. In the box we have a pouch of the fresh press, essentially the lovely syrupy stuff that we'll use to make the beer. There's also a sachet of the purifier. Yes, I know I've got two here, but I was keeping a spare in the box. There's also a sachet of the yeast called Loyalty. Now I've noticed that there's different yeasts for different beers and they've all got different names, so make sure that you're using the right one if you've got more than one pinter pack. Now, as I'm pouring the fresh press into the pinter, let me just say that I've seen a few other reviews for this particular beer on YouTube, and for some reason it seems like this is the beer where people seem to fail at, which I suppose is one of the reasons why I thought I'd give it a go. I've done numerous beers now. I've done a German Weiss beer that turned out really well. I did a Belgian spiced ale. I've got a cider coming up soon. So I thought, right, well, let's try one that's not only award-winning, but one that some people on YouTube have had some difficulties in trying. Now, it shows that this is a new and improved formula, so I don't know, maybe some changes have been made since then. Anyway, just making sure that I'm getting every last drop of the fresh press into the pinter, and from here we're going to add the yeast. So recommended brewing time for this beer is 5 days, with a further 7 days for conditioning. Now, as I pour this homebrew from my Pinter 3 into the glass, I'm immediately struck by its rich, dark amber hue. It's a shade deeper than I expected. It looks more like a bitter than an IPA. However, it does perfectly match the description on the Pinter website. Now, having seen other reviews of this beer on YouTube where it looked much lighter, I'm wondering if this is perhaps the result of an improved recipe, or maybe it's just a case that those other YouTubers just needed to up their brewing game. So the beer greets me with a generous 2 to 3 finger head of white foam. It does soon calm down. Admittedly, this is the first pour, so an extra bit of liveliness is to be expected, and it's a promising start that hints at good carbonation. Bringing the glass to my nose, I'm enveloped in a bouquet of floral notes, underscored by a robust malty and yeasty aroma. It's a very inviting scent that is beckoning me to take that first sip, and well, it would be rude not to, wouldn't it? And what a sip it is. On the flavour, we're getting a fantastic balance of malt and hops with a pronounced burst of pine that just dances on the palate. The bitterness sits comfortably in the mid to high range, adding complexity to the beer without overwhelming it. It is also remarkably drinkable, a true session IPA that invites you back for more. Yes, I'm very happy with this, and I really don't see why and how so many people on YouTube went wrong with this. Cheers. For those of you who may prefer a lighter touch, there is a less potent version available entitled Public House Light, which only has an ABV of 3.8%. But for my money, this standard strength is the one that really hits the sweet spot. In conclusion, this Pinter 3 creation is a testament to the potential of home brewing. It's a well-crafted, flavourful IPA that could easily hold its own against more commercial offerings. Whether you're a seasoned beer enthusiast or a curious newcomer, this amber delight is well worth the brew. I have further Pinter beer reviews coming up on the channel soon. As mentioned already, I have one for a cider coming up, a dark fruit cider, Waltham Forest. So if you haven't already, why not click on that subscribe button and notification bell in order to get updates on whenever I have a new video up for you to watch. I also have a Pinter playlist on my channel showing not only some of my previous brews, but also unboxing the Pinter and making a brew for the very first time. Also, please do leave a like and a comment on this video and be sure to share it far and wide across your friends and family and social media pages. In fact, whilst you're on the likes of Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, yes, I refuse to call it X, why don't you follow me on those as well? Go on, you know you want to. It doesn't cost you anything at all, and it helps to get my channel seen by a wider audience. Anyway, thank you very much for stopping by the Big Daddy D Reviews channel, for stopping by the Mabbers Tavern, and we'll catch you again next time. Cheers!